Hello friends, Jai Shri Ram. This is a video, non-sponsored video about AHA Cruise Control. This is a product by an Indian company called Nex Cruise. It's an engineer-run company. Usually I haven't seen many managers or salespeople. Mostly these are all engineers. Even the customer service people are engineers. So I really believe in the fundamentals of the company. It's really good. Second good thing is that this cruise control costs you only 22,000 rupees to 27,000 rupees depending upon the variant which you choose. There are 3 variants available. I have chosen the topmost variant which comes for 27,000 rupees including GST. And even on top of that, I got a discount of 1,500 rupees. So before purchasing, please chat with the customer care person. They'll give you a coupon code. It is SPL 1500. You get 1500 rupees discount as well. Now, what is a cruise control? Let me start from there. Cruise control means, let us say you're driving at a certain speed, let us say 120 kilometers per hour on Samruddhi Mahamarga. Now, at that speed, you don't have to use the clutch or brake. The main thing that you have to use is the accelerator. And you have to keep accelerating the car so that it maintains a constant speed of 120 kilometers per hour. Now that is cumbersome if your journey is very long, and that too on Samruddhi Mahamarga or some very long highway where you have clear road and you just have to keep pressing that accelerator. So then people started thinking that, won't it be better that I could tell the car that please maintain this speed, just stay on this speed. I don't need to press that accelerator all the time, or I don't have to keep it pressed all throughout my journey. So that led to the rise of cruise control. So usually cruise control buttons are on this side of the steering wheel, and their cruise control is available only in the top end variant of the car. No matter which car you purchase, which make model, it's usually given only in the top variant. Now that was a problem. Now Nex Cruise company pitched in to solve this problem. They said, we will fit a cruise control in any car. This is, for example, a very basic Suzuki car. This is Maruti Suzuki Baleno Delta petrol variant, manual transmission. They said, "Arey yaar, aapke car mein bhi will fit it out, yaar, no problem." So how do they do that? They put an ECU under your dashboard. So over here under my dashboard, they have put a ECU. ECU is electronic control unit. So basically it is the brain of your car. So now that it controls the car, it can do a lot of things. Now they said, okay, now suppose you are at a certain speed, you just press this button to engage the cruise control, which means to make your car understand that you have to maintain that speed. To maintain that speed is called as engaging the cruise control. So when you press it, this light should glow and it should become green. Okay, that means the cruise control is in place. Now, if you want to increase the speed of the car, just turn this dial rightwards to increase the speed. Once you are done, then that speed will be maintained. Now, if you have to reduce the speed of the car, you just turn this downwards. Similar is the functionality in the actual cruise control that OEMs give. So there are buttons over here, so you increase or decrease the speed using those buttons. Similarly, here you have a dial, you move it in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Then the third thing is, now let us say there is a speed breaker. So you don't remember about the dial at that time, and under emergency you press the brake. Now you want the car to understand that when I'm braking the car, disengage the cruise control, right? So this is what AHA Cruise Control also does. So as soon as you press the brake, the cruise control disengages. Now after that, let us say that, see, I was at 60 kilometers per hour on cruise control. I pressed the brake because there was a speed breaker, and now I have to regain the same speed. So what do? I increase the speed using the accelerator and then set it back on 60? No, there's no need. You can double press this button so that it elevates the speed up to the previous speed, that is 60 kilometers per hour. So speed resume functionality is also there. So this button has to be double pressed. Okay. So that is all that the cruise control is all about. Now, since they have already placed an ECU in your machine, they have given you a few additional features, like they say, okay, we can ask your car to run on economy mode or on normal mode or on power mode. So if you press this button, then this light will become yellow. That means it is in the economy mode. If you press this button, then the light will turn blue. That means it is in the normal mode, means normal economy and normal power. And if you press this button, then it will be in orange mode. That means it is the power mode. So here power will be high, economy will be less. Okay, so they have given these modes also just because they have the brain of the car is over there, so you know they can manipulate a lot of things. So this was just an additional thing. It was not part of the cruise control, but since they have already given you an ECU, they said okay, we can do that as well, and they gave it as a feature of the application. Next thing that this gave is speed control. So you can set a certain speed in their mobile app. So you can sync this, means actually this thing with your mobile app. I think AHA Cruise Control app, I don't remember what's the name. I'll leave a link in the description. And in that app, you can set what is the maximum speed that you want for your car. So if it is 120 kilometers per hour, because in India, 120 kilometers is the maximum speed that you can have on any highway. So I would normally set it at 120 kilometers per hour. And then that is set using the mobile app. Now when I press this button, so this thing engages. That means speed control has been engaged. So now even if I keep pressing this accelerator to whatever extent, even if I stamp on it, if I step on it, then also the speed of the car won't increase beyond 120, because that is the speed that I have set in my mobile app. Got the idea? So these are all the features that this thing provides. Now you might say, Amit, yaar, this is all okay. This must be deriving power directly from the battery of the car, which is very true. So this is this won't turn off at any time. This will keep on running. The ECU is also deriving power straight from the car's battery, so there is no problem there as well. But what about this? This is not connected to anything. There's a magnet over here, there's a metallic disc which is stuck over here, and that's why it stays over here. So what about this? Won't it lose battery over the time? Obviously. So where does it derive its power from? So there's a coin battery. You can take the battery out from here, and since you have not stuck this directly on your steering wheel, you can always take this out and you can take out that battery. It's a coin shaped 3-volt battery, and they also give you a spare battery, and it is very easily available in the aftermarket as well. Battery is battery, yeah, you can get it from any vendor, no problem. This is a very standard battery. Okay, and then let me show you a practical now. And before that, let me also tell you that ECU was fitted without any wire cuttings. So it is coupler to coupler binding. Means company itself, the OEM of the company, means original equipment manufacturer, means here Suzuki, gives you a port where you can put an ECU. And that port has been used by the company. Company does not say, okay, yaar, mera mechanic aayega, wo wire ka aisa karega sara, he'll cut the wires and then that ECU will be set up. No, they have allowed you to have a coupler to coupler contact with their ECU, which is fantastic. And all of the wires are also labeled like this. Like this one is 2 OBD port. This way they have given all the all these fitas on their wires, so which wire goes over there, goes where, you know about it. See, you can fit it even by yourself at home. But if just like me, I usually try to be safe rather than sorry, so I got it fitted using a mechanic. So did I have to pay the mechanic? No. Did I have to search for a mechanic? No. AHA Cruise Control, or this Nex Cruise company, it gives you a mechanic, the address also of mechanic. They even gave me Google Maps pin of the mechanic and their phone number and everything. So they give you the mechanic which is closest to you. Usually they are within a radius of 5 kilometers. You have to take your car over there. They won't come to your home. You have to take your car over there, and within 15 minutes they will set up this ECU in your car. There are no wire cuttings. I can swear on that. No wire cuttings at all. And this whole, all these panels come out, you know, this car is fantastic. This dashboard, complete dashboard can be dismantled, and a lot of stuff can be fitted. See, this is all, mostly it is empty, man. We don't make a use of so much of space, so much of dashboard. Why don't we put in more ECUs and more electronic gizmos? We can do that in our cars. I started with this AHA control. I'm really loving it. So let me show you a practical now. My car is already in the on state. It is resting at 500 RPM. Okay, now I will put it in the first gear. So I'm putting it manually in the first gear. Now I am letting the brake off and I'm half clutching it so that it moves forward. As you can see, now it is going to move forward. I'm not pressing the brake or accelerator at all. Now I'm at the speed of 5 kilometers per hour or so. There's a speed breaker. Okay, I'm giving a little acceleration. Okay, this is how you normally drive a car. Nothing great about this. It is at 10 kilometers per hour. Now, can I engage the cruise control? No, I cannot. It does not engage. Why? Because the speed is too low for the cruise control to engage. So what is the minimum speed at which I can engage the cruise control? I can engage it only at a speed beyond 15 kilometers per hour. But normally I will keep it at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour before engaging the cruise control. Okay. So let me increase the speed to 20 kilometers per hour. Yeah, it is at 20 kilometers per hour. Now I'm pressing this button. So the cruise control got engaged. Now my legs are behind. I am not pressing any of the pedals, right? So the car is just cruising at this speed, no problem at all. Okay, one problem that you might face is sometimes this button is on, speed control button. So if this button is on, now it won't be increasing the speed of the car no matter how much acceleration you give. So please press this button back so that it releases and then your accelerator starts working. So this could be a confusion to the new users, so I'm letting you know upfront. Okay, now I'm at 20 kilometers per hour. I have engaged the cruise control. How do I disengage the cruise control? You can either press this button or you can press the brake. As soon as you press the brake, automatically cruise control disengages. This is a very important thing because under emergency, what normally your reflex is to press the brake. So as soon as the brake is pressed, you expect that the acceleration should stop. Okay, so this cruise control should disengage. Now let us see whether that is happening. I'm just pressing the brake. Look at the pedals. Now I'm just pressing the brake. As soon as I press the brake, this light stops glowing. That means cruise control is disengaged, and now the car is reducing in speed. Okay, so this is what it is. Now I'm increasing the speed back. Now let me engage it at 20 kilometers per hour. Engaged. Now let me disengage it using the button. So just press this button once and notice that this green light will turn off. Oh, there was a speed breaker, so I had to reduce the speed anyways. My bad. Let me show it to you again. There is one more speed breaker. I'll go past it and then I'll start the demo. Yeah. Now I'll engage the cruise control at 20 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now if I want to disengage it without pressing the brake pedal, then just press this button once. This has stopped glowing. That means the cruise control is disengaged and the speed of the car is now reducing. It will come to a crawling speed because there is no cruise control now to maintain its speed. Okay, now let me show you about this dial. So I'm engaging the cruise control at 20 kilometers per hour. There are speed breakers, but for 20 kilometers per hour it should be okay. Now I'm increasing the speed, so I'm moving this dial in that direction. See, the speed is increasing. Oh, the speed is too much. Oh, reduce it. Okay, reduce it to 20 again. It's that simple. I can do it using the dial. So that's also great, So previously I'd increased the speed to 30 kilometers per hour. Now I'm back to 20 or even lesser than 20. I'm increasing it. Oh, come on, increase it. Oh, it's not engaged. Sorry, my bad. probably the speed dropped beyond 20 kilometers per hour, and so it got disengaged. That is also a huge problem. You have to keep on maintaining a speed beyond 20 kilometers per hour, then only it stays engaged. But the good thing is, by default it is disengaged. It does not stay engaged, which is a great thing. So now I'm at 20 kilometers per hour. I engaged it. Now let the speed breakers pass. Now I'm increasing the speed. Now it should go up to 30 kilometers per hour or so. Okay, it is around 30. Okay, but now that speed is too much, especially when the roads are filled with such speed breakers. So I have to reduce the speed. I'm just turning the dial backwards, and now the speed will reduce. Now let the speed not reduce beyond 20. That's what you need to control, otherwise it will disengage automatically. So I'll keep the speed around 20 kilometers per hour. That's it. Now my main feedback to the company is that I have to once again the brake, and see, it got disengaged. Under emergency it always gets disengaged, so no problem there. Now my feedback is that I have to move this around a lot, so this should have been a little more sensitive. They say when you move it in any direction and there's one click, then it means 2 kilometers per hour. So I'll show you how the click is. This is one click, this is another click. So if you move that much, then 2 kilometers per hour will be increased or decreased. So I wanted it to be more sensitive. Besides this, dial also sticks. It does not complete a complete rotation. When it's about to complete the rotation, then it sticks at one place. So I have to press it a little more to get it going. So I have given that feedback to the customer care, and they said that okay, they'll be replacing that dial for me free of cost. It will be just like Amazon replacement. The guy will come with the new dial. I have to give the old dial back, and he'll give me the new dial. I just have to place it in the car, and that's it. That should work. So I said, okay, is there any coupling between this and the ECU? They said no, dial is dial, you know. So you just have to connect it once. The ECU has to be connected once to your mobile app, and in the mobile app you have to test whether these buttons are working or not. So you have to press all these buttons once, move the dial this way and that way, and then your pairing is complete. So it's just like pairing your pairing your mobile phone with the car's music system. Same concept is being used over here. So I can replace the dial and then pair the new dial. It's very simple. Hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm doing it. I'm myself facing that issue. Okay, so otherwise, see, I feel this product is okay. Given the price of 27,000 rupees, I feel this is really good, and it works in most of the cases. Now, what are the utilities of this application? First thing, especially on Samruddhi Mahamarg or very big highway like this, where there is a big stretch of road where you don't have to change the gears or use the brake, and you just have to keep on pressing the accelerator to maintain a constant speed. That is one utility. Second utility of this cruise control is in the ghats. So let us say that the ghats, you know, especially when you're descending the ghats, then the slope sometimes is so steep that your car picks up a lot of speed. So that's why people say that usually drive your car in lesser gears, like second gear, third gear, so that it does not pick up a lot of speed. So usually you maintain a speed of 30 kilometers per hour or 40 kilometers per hour in ghats. So during that also this cruise control helps you. So if it is a slope, then it probably presses the brake. I don't know what it does, but the speed is still maintained on the slope as well. And of course, when there is a climb, then also it probably accelerates your car or does whatever, I don't know, but it maintains the speed there as well. I mean, it's so fascinating. This is my first experience with a cruise control. Cruise control really maintains your speed no matter how is the terrain, whether you're going up or climbing down. It really doesn't matter. The speed is maintained. So that is all about this product. I really love this product. And let me also show you the 3 perks that you can set this at a normal mode. Now I am pressing the accelerator, so look at see, it is not picking up the power, so it is the economy mode. Now if I am putting it in the normal mode, now I am pressing the accelerator, so it is normally accelerating. Now let me put it in the power mode, so this is orange, that means it's in the power mode. So even if I press the accelerator a little bit, then also it accelerates a lot. So it's like driving a diesel car. Now I'm feeling like I'm driving a diesel car, so I'm loving this. This is fantastic. The only con about this product is that suppose you are in a certain gear and you have engaged the cruise control. Like, let me show it to you in practical. This is 20 kilometers per hour, second gear, cruise control is engaged. Now if I press the press the clutch, see, the car is raving, and now I went to third gear. So the car does not understand that it should disengage the cruise control if I am pressing the clutch. So this happens only in Suzuki cars, because this AHA cruise control cannot find out whether the clutch is pressed or not, only in Suzuki cars. But for all the other makes and models, especially the owner of this company also drives Tata car, so especially in Tata there is no problem at all. As soon as you press the clutch, the cruise control automatically disengages. But for Suzuki owners like myself, I have to remember that I have to disengage the cruise control before changing the gear or before pressing the clutch, otherwise the car raves. But the car raves and you come to know about that, right? So the first response that you might be having is, just press this button to disengage it. So normally it works for me, but yeah, I should let you know that can be a deal breaker for a lot of people, and I honestly feel that the company should be working on this. So my suggestion to the company was that just like you are having a press button over here for detecting the brake pressing, similar to that you should have a press button for detecting the pressing of clutch. So this will save you from monitoring the ECU a lot and finding out whether clutch is pressed or not programmatically. Instead of doing that, have a physical sensor over here. So when you press this pedal, the button gets released, and so you come to know that the brake is pressed. Similarly, you should have a press button on the clutch as well. So that is my suggestion to AHA cruise control. I gave this suggestion today itself in the morning to their customer care person. I don't know how much they'll listen to that, but if this video reaches them, then I would once again like to give the same suggestion to them on the video as well. Overall, my kudos to this company, best wishes. I feel it's an Indian company, we should go vocal for local. So I like that company because it is an Indian company, and the product is okay for the price bracket. Obviously you should not compare it with the cruise control that the OEMs give you, means the car manufacturer gives you. Of course it will be top notch, but even this thing is a plug and play system. It works with all the models, and it is fairly good. It works in most of the cases. If you are also using AHA cruise control, do let me know what are your experiences with it. And until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you so much for seeing the video till the end. It does mean a lot to me. Could you also please see the video description? It has index, link to the study material, and also if I've shown any products in this video, then the purchase links to those products. The comment section is open for your suggestions and also for your doubts. I always answer to the first 100 comments on every single video. If you want to support my work, here's my QR code, or my UPI ID is amit.shirasao@UPI. Until next time, this is Amit signing off. Jai Shri Ram.